What a difference an audition can make a second time was a charm for this small-town Michigan woman on the hit NBC singing competition, The Voice. 19-year-old Iris Herrera from Muego, north of Grand Rapids, performed You Are My Sunshine by Pine Ridge Boys for her blind audition on the season 27 premiere of the show, airing on Monday, February 3. Herrera auditioned last season singing Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac, but did not receive a chair turn from any of the coaches. She said she played it safe, took their feedback, and returned this season with her authentic sound. I wasn't authentic and original to me. After going home, I did things to improve, trying to find my sound, Herrera said before her performance. I got a whole new vibe and sound specific to me. John Legend turned his chair first, followed by first-time coach, Kelsey Ballerini. Michael Bublé was the third coach to turn. Adam Levine was the only coach who did not. I love your voice, said Levine. But then everybody turned, and I'm like, okay, Kelsey, all day long. You obviously belong here. Your voice, it made me want to know you. That's what people are looking for in an artist, said Ballerini. It's like, why do I feel so connected to the way that she's singing that and you have that? You're very infectious and soulful. When Iris Herrera walked the stage for the blind auditions of The Voice Season 27, she did more than just perform. She captured, she mesmerized, and she took everyone in the room on an emotional trip during her performance. Her performance of the timeless song, You Are My Sunshine, was nothing short of brilliant, and it was a moment that will undoubtedly be entrenched in the minds of the coaches as well as the audience for many years to come. It was because of the emotional depth and pure beauty that she gave to the legendary song that all four coaches, Adam Levine, Michael Bublé, John Legend, and Kelsey Ballerini, were buzzing and rushing to get her on their team. There was no question in anyone's mind that Iris Herrera was a formidable opponent in the competition because of the performance that she gave. The voice of Iris Herrera is one that comes straight from the heart. It is essential that we have a solid understanding of Iris Herrera as an artist before we go to discuss her performances that will live long in the memory. Iris formed a profound connection with songs that told tales, particularly those that had emotional depth. She was born and raised in a small town, where she was constantly exposed to music throughout her childhood. Since a young age, she has been captivated by traditional ballads, as well as sincere country and folk tunes. These are songs that have the ability to put a tear in your eye or cause your heart to swell with feelings of nostalgia. You Are My Sunshine, which was initially composed by Jimmy Davis and Charles Mitchell, is one of those songs that has stood the test of time because it perfectly encapsulates the true meaning of love and yearning. The song has a significant meaning for Iris on a personal level. I've always felt like You Are My Sunshine has this special place in my heart, she added later in an interview that took place out of the spotlight behind the scenes. It is a song that, regardless of the number of times I sing it, never fails to bring out a facet of my personality that I sometimes come to forget even exists. It brings up memories of the people I know and love, as well as those I've lost. As a result of her attachment to the music, her performance was genuinely one of a kind. Iris was not merely singing the words as she took the stage, rather, she was doing them in her own life. Her voice, which was a stunning combination of warmth and fragility, effortlessly wrapped itself around each note, thereby converting the well-known tune into something new and indisputably hers. The performance, outstanding in every way. As soon as the opening chords of You Are My Sunshine flooded the air, it was immediately apparent that this audition was going to be something truly remarkable. The voice of Iris was gentle yet authoritative, and it had an emotional resonance that immediately captivated the attention of the coaches as well as the viewers at home. She began slowly, allowing each phrase to have its own place to breathe, and she immediately drew the audience in with a sense of compassion and closeness. However, as the song progressed, the force in her voice increased, demonstrating both her range and her ability to control it. Her delivery was filled with both joy and sorrow, creating the right balance of light and shade that brought the song to life. There was something so raw and engaging about the way that she braided the lyrics together. As Iris reached the song's soaring high notes, the audience was able to sense the extent of the emotion that she was experiencing. She was not merely acting for the sake of an opportunity to take a chair turn. Rather, she was sharing a portion of herself with each and every individual in the room. There was an undeniable sincerity in her voice that gave the song the impression of being a personal proclamation. This is something that only Iris Herrera could bring to life in such a strong manner. In a short amount of time, the chairs began to rotate around one another. Iris is engaged in a fierce competition with the coaches. Instantaneous and unambiguous reactions were displayed by the coaches in response to Iris's performance. Adam Levine, who is known for his ability to spot undeveloped potential with lightning speed, was the first person to turn around, his face ablaze with admiration. "Wow," he exclaimed, giving a shake of his head in astonishment. "It was absolutely fantastic. In a song that has been performed 1,000 times before, you added something fresh to the mix. You have an incredible voice, and your command is beyond comprehension." Nevertheless, Adam was not the only one who felt moved. The smooth-talking vocalist Michael Bublé, who is known for his understanding of old music, was noticeably thrilled by the entire performance. "Iris, you have something here that is just remarkable. Every note that you sing makes it clear to me that you are singing from the heart. You are an excellent example of an artist who is capable of making a song their own, which is exactly what makes you a great artist. My desire is to be of assistance to you." The ever-composed and considerate coach, John Legend, leaned in with a smile, evidently moved by Iris's performance. He was definitely impressed by her performance. "There is no denying the warmth that you exude via your voice. Because of the depth that you possess, you stand out from the crowd, and I am confident that it would be an honor to collaborate with you." He continued by saying, "I think you've got a lot of potential, Iris," which was a statement that conveyed the true admiration that he felt for them. Kelsea Ballerini, a rising country pop artist who has made her mark on The Voice with her approachable and down-to-earth manner, was also drawn to her. However, it was not just the three male coaches who were interested in her. The performance that Iris had given was so impressive that Kelsea quickly turned her chair around with a smile on her face. She remarked, "I mean, really, your voice is just wow. I find myself able to relate to you because of the warmth and genuineness that you exude. I have a feeling that we could really accomplish something remarkable together." Each of the four coaches had been captivated by the undeniable potential that Iris possessed, and now the competition for her had turned into a game of strategy. Each of the coaches wanted her to be a part of their team, and each of them had their own individual expectations regarding what they might contribute to her development as an artist. The method used by Kelsea Ballerini, an innovative approach to coaching. Kelsea Ballerini seems to have a particularly special connection with Iris, despite the fact that Adam, Michael, and John all offered persuasive arguments for why Iris should join their respective teams. Iris was able to connect with Kelsea since she was a newer coach on the show, and she brought with her a youthful energy and a fresh viewpoint. Kelsea, who had swiftly become known for her ability to connect with young musicians and assist them in finding their own distinctive sound, provided Iris with something that she was yearning for: direction in determining her true musical identity. The words, "I've been where you are," were spoken by Kelsea to Iris, and her tone was filled with compassion and honesty. "I have experienced what it is like to feel vulnerable just before taking the stage, and I am aware of the strength that comes with discovering your own voice. I want to be of assistance to you in accomplishing that, and I am convinced that we may produce something genuinely enchanted together." Iris went ahead and made her choice after being profoundly affected by Kelsea's remarks and the sincere support that she provided. After making her decision, Iris expressed her belief that Kelsea would be the ideal person to assist her in determining the next step she should take as an artist. "Her music and energy really speak to me, and I think we could create something beautiful together." A rising star in the making. What does the future hold for Iris Herrera? The possibilities are virtually limitless now that Iris is a member of Team Kelsea. The connection between the two is indisputable, And there is no doubt that Iris will be able to improve her voice and take her artistic abilities to new heights with the assistance of Kelsey's guidance. Fans are sure to be enthralled by Iris's development as a performer and as an artist by the time season 27 of The Voice comes to a close. The moment that Iris found herself in during the blind auditions was only the beginning for her. The smile on her face conveyed a mixture of joy and cautious anticipation as she continued. This is only the beginning of something quite significant. I am eager to find out at what point this voyage will take me. Despite the fact that I have a lot to learn, I am eager to develop. It is without a doubt that her rendition of You Are My Sunshine will be regarded as one of the most memorable moments of season 27. Her performance contained the ideal combination of talent, heart, and genuineness. There is one thing that is abundantly evident as Iris Herrera continues on her journey. She is destined for greatness, and The Voice is just the beginning of her remarkable musical tale.